Good morning, everybody. We're back with some more Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. So this morning, as I was getting going and logging in, getting all my stuff up for the multi-stream, I noticed that I got a notification on Twitch, and it's finally here. I remember first seeing the announcement for this, it's got to be 6 or 8 months ago, and I signed up for the wait list. But there's a new feature on Twitch which supposedly automatically because it automatically cuts the clips and allows you to, and so it's automatically going through and looking for clips, and then you can use a key phrase, which I'm going to try in a minute to see how that works, and that will supposedly allow us to automatically get clips from Twitch, which is ironic considering I was just sitting here debating a subscription to Opus the other day, or investing a 3-month contract in someone to come do clips for me. But I'm gonna be testing this feature out today during the stream, as long as I can remember to do it. So, Twitch, clip that. Thank you. And we'll see if it works. Supposedly, it's supposed to take automatic as well, but then along the way, if you use the key phrase, it supposedly, yep, it literally just did it. That's cool as hell, man. Now, I wonder how long those clips are. There's a drop down that popped out. What's up, Detroit? Thanks for the raid. Open link in new tab. It clipped a 30-second clip, I think. So I wonder if you can adjust the length of the clips. I would love it if it was like a minute. 30 seconds is, so this is going to be a useful, if the limitation is 30 seconds, then I would say oh no, it's not 30 seconds. It captures 30 seconds, but it also gives you the option to go expand that clip back. Hold up. So you could still only do a 60-second chunk, but it looks like it gives you a full minute 30. So it cuts a minute 30. That's okay. That's still going to be a super useful feature. Oh man, that's really cool. Sorry guys, I got sidetracked. That is a cool new feature, and I'm definitely gonna have to remember to use that more frequently. Because you know how normally I'm always time stamping my clips, um, because I go back and manually do it all, and I've been debating like an Opus subscription to like just feed it my videos. The problem is I can't feed it my live videos. The way that Opus works with the credits they give you, um, you don't want to give it a live stream because it'll use up. It's like one credit per minute, and so if it has to analyze a 400-minute stream, it's going to burn up 400 credits. So the best way to use that tool is when you do your 8 to 10-minute videos that you cut out of your streams, you feed it one of those videos, and then it generates 15, 20 clips from that video. That's how that tool is supposed to work. But I've always just, because I only do like 2 or 3 shorts a day, so um, I'm always manually time stamping and going through, and every single day I spend, an hour a day going through and making clips. And it's not a big deal. But this is going to make my life so much easier because I won't have to write down the timestamps anymore, except for longer, because I can only get a 60-second clip from Twitch. So if I want to do like a 90-second short or Instagram, you know what I mean, I would have to do a manual one. Anyway, I have to remember to use that tool, guys. Supposedly it auto-generates clips as well. I don't know how well that's going to work, so we'll see how it goes today. Also, good morning, everybody. Everybody's logging in. Just got sidetracked, so that's how it works. We are going to go work on that. I wonder if we have. That's the starting island. Do I get? Is there a place to dock here? Well, no, yeah, the rants are different, Dribrum. Those are not short form content. Because those could be like 30 minutes long. I was speaking more to, I always go out and cut like my clips for TikTok and Instagram Reels and stuff. Um, there's a lot of times when cool things happen, like in the middle of combat, as an example. And if I'm in the middle of a, I'll forget to mark it down. I think the only thing I would need to consider doing at that point would be the difference would be because I'm recording all my streams, and so I record in 4K and I output in 1920 by 1080. So what renders out to Twitch is the 1080 stuff, which is fine as long as it's not a bad internet connection and the footage isn't all fuzzy. Otherwise, what I do like getting the 4K footage to render down for a short because it does look better long term. Yeah, I came back here to dock because of that reason.
My boss is looking for a privateer.
This is a closer ship trip. Oh, you're saying I probably could have fast traveled and then just ran across the island? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if this is going to be one of those ones that wants me to have my ship there. Okay, stop wanting to talk to the dude and let's grab the... There we go. Take the wheel. Alright, I think we want to go out north, correct? Yeah, north and around to the west.
Catch me some wind.
Let's
crowd in on, all of it.
We ride the wind for all she's worth.
A song.
Not gonna lie though, I've been having so much fun playing this. This has really made me want to go back because I know Allie's playing Odyssey right now, and Odyssey has really good ship travel and ship combat, and I love exploring the islands. And Would I play that game a third time? I would absolutely play Assassin's Creed Odyssey a third time. Am I gonna do it? No, I'm too busy. But it's like, being an ex-smoker, you know? I haven't had a cigarette in 15 years. Haven't ever, I don't think I'll ever, I don't want to say never never, but I can't think of a moment I would ever go back and have a cigarette again, because I don't. But every once in a while, I get a craving. That's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, my friends. It's that long, not forgotten, but long ago. Hmm.
We must be swift, or they will slip away.
Twitch, clip that.
Forgive me, Father. Música! Muito boa! We could dock over there.
What is it, Galvao?
I have a lead on Lucas's men. Their new leader has them holed up in Cape Bonavista. We should strike now.
New leader, you say? I know the place.
These scoundrels will flee an honest fight. While you hunt them down, I'll come from behind and block any escape.
A fine plan, but I'll be doing most of the hunting. Are you sure?
These men are cowards. I'll have my chance with our honors. Edward, I'll meet you inland.
Aye. Watch yourself now.
Alright. Question is, I'm guessing that wreck right there is probably where I make landfall. Yeah, it looks like there's a tree limb or something. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff here. Oh, that's right. There was like a place I couldn't figure out how to get to when I was here at the very beginning. I wonder if there are any monkeys here. I should look at the map and it'll tell me before I start hitting that. It does say there are monkeys up ahead. I'll have to pay attention. We may be about to have a power outage, everybody. Power went out at like 3 o'clock. That's what woke me up, was my UPS devices going off. And there's a lot of lights flickering happening right now. And my UPS is triggering on and off. And the water went out earlier. So there's something going on around downtown. There may be a power outage. Just warning you. I don't have any food or anything on me, my goodness.
Mostly empty. Not much has changed here.
Do I jump over that? Shit, I could have pulled him down and I wasn't ready.
Did you ever imagine that we'd be the ones doing the angling? I'd sooner stick to smuggling.
The smugglers are back.
He pays us a damn sight more than Ducasse ever did.
Keep it down. You're scaring off the animals.
I'd rather stick to smuggling.
Seems Ducasse had more loyal men than I knew.
Oh, he's taking a piss. Can I get up there from here? Yeah, I don't think I'm making that jump from here, but I bet I can go over here. Maybe? No, but there's like another ramp. Shit, somebody's up. Yeah, I don't see how I'd get over there yet. Shit, can he see through the water? Probably an unwise place to leave that. Oh, it's too bad, man. I'll just jump up there. How the fuck? What is back there? This is where, by the way, there are things on this island that I never came back to get. Like down in here, there's like treasure maps. I need to pay attention to that if we get a chance to go back by that area.
I wonder how the Padre's getting along.
I don't see. Oh, yeah, hang on. Oh, there's monkeys all over the place. Okay, yeah, I need to come back here for monkeys. Or maybe grab one while I'm here.
Pretty good.
Alright. Well, I know where to come to get the monkeys now. Several back in there.
Captain,
Over here! Is that all of them?
There's more inside the cave. No mercy.
Step softly now. Don't want to alert them.
I wonder
If they run, I'll chase them to the gates of hell.
I wonder if this is where, because remember in the very beginning I couldn't figure out how to get past a certain place. I wonder if this is going to take me into the cave that I wasn't able to get to in the very beginning of the game. And maybe the whole point was you got to wait to come back because it's a scripted area. Because I spent like 30 or 45 minutes on the starter island the other day trying to figure out how to get in here. And imagine if it was locked the whole time and this was the only way to get in. This could be tricky. Need to wait for the big boy to go away. He's up there taking a piss in the river that this guy is washing his face in. Oh, shit. Dude, there are some truly hilarious little things in this game like that.
Cleave your cuckles!
No way out.
Oh, hang on, I'm stuck in the inverter. No, why did the switch talking? Oh, he did not mean to jump down. Damn it.
I can't get to him! Bring his guard! Right.
Oh, he chucked me.
Let's see if anything here points to their new leader.
Okay. Loot up. Health is full. Yep, we got all the items we need.
This wine doesn't come cheap.
Trust me, I know. It could get expensive to have fine taste in spirits.
These are Ducas's guns.
Perhaps. That mark is the bishop's.
There's a village in Punta de Caracol with its own priest. I'm told you've been there before. Kill the villagers and do what you wish with them. Let fear spread like the plague. Bishop Horace Ravenscroft.
A letter from Bishop Ravenscroft. Shite. It was the bishop who ordered the attack.
That bastard. I should have seen it.
Where is he?
I couldn't let myself
Ah.
imagine it could be so evil. One moment.
Yes?
And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off. and cast it from thee.
No more.
The bishop ordered you to kill my people. Why?
I don't know. Please.
You would beg for mercy.
He's had enough, man. Look. Now, who is this bishop?
My mentor. 2 years ago, he tried to build a cathedral in Kingston. Protestants there refused it. Things turned bloody. The bishop lost his mind. He said we had a Catholic duty to go to war over it. It was madness. I refused. He saw it as apostasy. I hid my people and tried to protect them. I never imagined the bishop would murder them. He will die for what he has done. We must make for Kingston and cut the head of this snake.
Let's do it. I am always down for taking out religious cult leaders. Wherever they may rise their snaky, slithery heads. Alright. Now there are supposedly some like chests and things. Can I get to these things now since I'm here? Definitely get this one. We're probably closest to the shanty. What's the shanty? Where is the shanty? Oh, fucker. Gotcha. So early in the morning. Okay, what else is here? There's a treasure map. Yeah, I don't think you can come in here until this part of the story. So I feel like an idiot now, having spent like 30 minutes the other day. I mean, obviously, new player, you learn things as you go. But, these were just not accessible until I got here. That one I'm still not sure how to get to. I don't know where that's at.
Are they so ruthless that they killed these blighters and left their valuables to rot? Might have
Thinking
left
they
something
did.
behind.
Thinking they did. That's right, I would have known had I
More
not tried.
gold to get my hands on.
It's like all the other things in life. You gotta try it at least once, my
An
friends,
ill
to
end
know if you don't like
with only
it.
scraps to show.
Or to know if it's just something that you're like, yeah, you know what, that was fun. Might do that again. Might try that again. Alright. What else is here? There is a data file and a stele. Waterloo Street. Okay. Okay, now we have a stele. Which is... Oh, we're right here. Which one is that supposed to capture?
Oh.
Well, now I know, for future reference. That actually might be something I make a video about, actually. This is Cape something. What is this place called? Cape. Come on now. Buena Vista. Okay. Alright, I got that marked down for later. What's up, Studman? Good morning. I am not sure if they will be back, Allie. We will see. But it's been a couple of weeks. There was a I don't know if you might have missed the kerfuffle in Discord that happened one day, and I had to go in and delete a bunch of messages, Allie, and I don't think I have seen her since then. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Meet him in the market of Kingston. I wish you could fast travel straight to the docks. There are links all over the place, Thrain. I do indeed have a Discord. Yep. Alright, let's go meet the Padre.
Well, there you go.
As good a spot as any.
They're gonna make me do this at night. More than likely. Do, 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 do. Hurrah, hurrah.
Why wait till dark? Do you have second thoughts?
No, none at all. Catholicism is forbidden in Kingston, so the bishop only moves at night, like a common scoundrel. I see some familiar faces, Catholics from other villages near mine. They could point us to the bishop.
Let's go have a chat.
I'll check the market.
Alright.
Excuse me.
We're getting sidetracked.
Jane?
Papa dog!
Father Galval, you're alive.
Yes. as the Lord
Just you
continues
gotta
to
show
will.
me your belly. Do you need any
What brings you
biscuits?
here?
Give you some
You're
biscuits.
Williams.
You're a
When we
feisty
heard
one.
what happened, Papa dragged us to Kingston. Did anyone else survive?
A blessed few.
Well, Father says Bishop Ravenscroft will protect us. We're safe here.
Not tonight. Return to your home and do not leave till morning.
All right. Goodbye, Father.
Every word from his mouth is a lie.
Doing a
Man is a menace. They have to find him.
Oh, there's a notice. I thought it was over the NPC's head. I was gonna listen, but I have to go up here and check this out. Beware the heretical teachings of Bishop Ravenscroft and his followers. He preaches of peace and understanding and surrounds himself with thugs and smugglers. 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 Ravenscroft is a beast in Bishop's cloth. The younger Swinford was tragically lost after he turned over to this abominable cause. Protect your homes, watch over your families, and do not trust the Bishop.
Just what sort of bishop is he?
The kind that we've needing to take out here in a bit. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright. Obviously we need to find some more clues. Oh, there's something over there.
They finally let me in. Got an invitation from the bishop himself.
An invitation.
We'll talk later, and don't show that letter to anyone.
Pickpocket
I would like to have a look at that letter.
Bloody!
Sorry,
Taking a blow
I
to the
failed it.
head.
I thought it was just a button press, or a button tap, and it's a hold. My bad. Shit. Get him quick before there's guards. In recognition of your efforts as a friend of the church, we extend to you this private invitation. Cross the stream east of Kingston and follow the lights of the path. Tonight we will induct you as a full member of our circle. This opportunity will not be offered again. Yours and Lord Bishop Horace Ravenscroft. Alright. Alright, we are in a place that makes us look a little sus. Oh, something over there. Some horse.
I hear he conducts secret prayers at night in the forests outside Kingston.
I wouldn't dare go near the forest after dark.
It's where unsavory types gather.
On
The bishop
savory
hides out in the
times.
forest, does he? So, what has the Padre discovered?
Let's go find out. Yeah, I'll send you a message on Discord, Alley.
The bishop is meeting initiates tonight.
But yes,
On the outskirts of Kingston.
there was a heated
Aye,
discussion around
And I've heard that he has bolstered
steam
his
machine.
ranks. You must be careful.
and
Ram, I know the way.
there were some yeah. I think some people just have to learn that they have
bishop is
everybody has
hated here.
limits when it comes to
When he first arrived,
conversations.
Bishop Ravenscroft spoke of peace and understanding between Protestants and Catholics.
I think the
Even
moment
helped me to quiet
we
my inner turmoil,
people
but he has changed.
reduce themselves to
The man
name calling,
strangles
I
the
think there's a
life
lot
from
of
everything he
that's when
touches.
there are issues.
We can end all of that.
There's nothing wrong with
Yes.
having a heated debate,
He
but
showed me a
when
better
things
path.
get into name calling, it can
But now,
you know.
I wonder if he was
It
the
was
devil's
bad
snake.
enough that I came back
He's
from
seen in
lunch
my
and I was
ear
like,
from
holy
the
shit, there's like
start.
200 messages in Discord, and I'm like, what just happened? I thought a troll came in or something, and no, there was argument, and I had to delete like about 100 messages, um, and I had to be like, "Yo, everybody needs to sit down and shut the fuck up. My Discord is not a Reddit thread."
There are two entrances. Let's split up.
Jesus.
I'll head into the forest.
Everybody has things they're passionate about. We all get there. But I
Let
think it's
none
important
leave
to
alive.
recognize if it's getting to that point, you just need to walk away.
They're armed and looking lively.
No, not for long.
The bishop's orders are to kill them.
Take him! I'll stop you!
Oh, that's a grenade. The human shield thing is always, I always have a hard time getting to that.
Now we dance.
Where's he at? It was heated from from one person's perspective, and I'm trying to be vague because I don't want to, cast stones. I think that everybody has discussions that I think you just have to learn your limits. Like everybody has limits or things that it's just not a good thing to talk about. And I think that some people may lack the maturity because they're young or because they haven't had enough life experiences yet. It could be a challenge sometimes to recognize when a conversation is maybe something that should be, maybe just take a breather, go have a coffee somewhere, or maybe a tea. I think it's important that everybody who is any part of the community, like I have my brother and I, it's a really good example of that. Or my wife and I. There are just certain topics we stay away from. It's all good. We all have moments in life where it's like, okay. Also why I don't we don't like our house, we don't talk about religion too much because Chris goes to church and I don't. And we can have conversations. I am lost, by the way. We can have conversations about religion, but we've just learned over the years that this is just something that's not worth getting into. Man, I cannot figure out where to go. It says head through the forest. I'm loving Black Flag. Ah, Vanessa is here. What's up? It says there's like a cave right up there, but I don't see it. Man. I do not see where I'm supposed to go. I'm going into the options to see about the darkness, because that is ridiculous. I can't see. The problem is I don't want to turn darkness up everywhere. And HDR is not turned on, so I can't adjust it from there. The problem is I don't want to adjust the daylight. Oh, it's right around the corner. Holy shit. I'm over there on the cliff top.
Take the other entrance.
He said take the other entrance. I didn't see another entrance, brah. There was a, I think it was the last time we did a Christmas holiday dinner. My brother-in-law likes to talk about guns and fishing, and I don't give a shit about either one of those topics. And I'm not, you know, it has nothing to do with me being rude, but it's like I remember we were sitting there, and it was after like one of the dinners, and we were kicking back, bottle of wine, having fun. I hadn't seen my sister in years, and he starts pressing me on like, do I own pew-pews where I live? And I'm like, don't need them. And he's like, what do you mean you don't need them? And he wanted to draw me into this conversation. He wanted to have this conversation about gun control. And I'm just like, I'm not. And he kept going, and my sister had to finally just like be like, hey, you know what? Let's all go play a game of Monopoly or something and keep these sort of topics for other days. And I was like, it's true. It's like sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. And the funny thing is like everybody can still be friends and still have fun with each other. We just got to respect boundaries and understand that there are certain things that we just don't go there. We don't go there. My brother voted for a Cheeto. We don't go there. I love my brother to death. We talk almost every single day on WhatsApp. And we play games together as often as we can. And I make fun of him all the time because he voted for a Cheeto. And I just... it's fine. But anybody who has been here for a long time, like JK said, this is a safe space. For everybody. But we all have to recognize that, you know, there's sometimes 50, 100 people, and there's a lot of voices that are in that, and there's going to be friction. That's just part of life. Like, that doesn't mean people can't still be friends and active in the same community. And but it's just perception. I'm completely lost here, guys. Like, he told me there's another entrance, and I do not know where the fuck he's talking about. It says head through the forest, and I don't see a way through the forest. I'm being told... Is there a way up right here? There's got to be something I'm missing, but I can't see it because it's so freaking dark. He said take the other entrance, and it keeps pointing me in that direction, but man, I'm going to have to go look this up. Because there was like a ledge up here, but I don't see any entrance points through the forest. And I can't go that way. I'm going to go look this up. Confront the bishop. Head through the forest. No. Black flag. What the heck? I am genuinely confused here. I don't see that anybody has any discussions. I may have to go see if I can't find somebody doing a video of this mission. Because we can't do anything with the door, right? I'm going to double check while I'm here. I could have sworn he told me to go somewhere else. Yeah, and the door's right there. I can't do anything there. I can't find anyone talking about getting lost at this point. So either I'm just obviously missing something. And I'm very frustrated because it looks like it would be right through here, but there's... Is there a fucking cave that you could have climbed up through this whole time? I am a fucking noob. This is a frustrating point for me in this game. That's not the first time I have missed something because it was dark and I couldn't fucking see it. There's a goddamn tree pussy. Sorry, I'm being rude. For the sake of being rude. There's a hoo-ha in the tree, man, that I completely missed. God damn it. Fuck, that's like 20 minutes of running around. And like no one else is having any issues on the internet. I'm like, this is a me problem, obviously. Twitch, clip that. No, it's not my age. It is the wake, bake, work. I get totally distracted with chat, and I will just lose whatever it is I'm doing in the game.
Intruder! Over there! No!
Save me!
We are not enemies!
How do I do a smoke bomb? I never use these. Whoa! I'm not going to be allowed to use a smoke bomb because I took a shotgun to the chest. I'm like, which button does smoke bombs? I hardly ever use these. Ouch! Twitch, clip that. So, I could have sworn I pressed it and it didn't do anything. I pressed the down on the D-pad. Let's try that again. Down on the D-pad.
We are not enemies!
Jesus, I should have been using smoke bombs a long time ago. Oh, you can't get everybody though. Like they totally. Oh. Oh, get away from that. He could die with his own grenade. Okay, I got hit by that guy again. What does he have? A fucking blunderbuss. I gotta take that guy out. Also, it appears that you can't assassinate everybody with the smoke bombs. Some of this, like, the bosses seemed to be resistant to the smoke bomb, but I got the lesser guys.
My son, we are not enemies.
Bishop Ravenscroft, you created a sworn enemy when you murdered my people.
See, they move out of the smoke. Oh, I did have the assassinate button and I fucked it up. But they ran out of the smoke. Like, the normal guys were, like, hanging out in the smoke, and I was able to assassinate them. Those like, boss guys or captains or whatever they count as. Alright, I need to go get this guy. Do not get shot by him. Oh! He still got me.
Keep him busy.
That is a deadly weapon, man. Woo! A sloppy win is still a win. Dude, I can't see shit down here. Look how dark that is. This is going to be another place where I get totally lost trying to find where the fuck I'm going. Yeah, you totally have torches in Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla. It's really frustrating that you don't have one here.
You know this place.
Because the problem with
They
adjusting
hate
the
us
lighting
here.
is it also adjusts
When
the
I
lighting during
turned
the
the other
day.
cheek,
And during the day, it's
They
fine.
took everything. We were cast out. Only Dukas heard my pleas. He taught us the ways of his order, found us a new home. By joining with him, I bought time for this church.
You paid for it with your soul.
I don't have
When
HDR
we
turned
fought
on,
back,
Gibram.
our tormentors began to fear us. We are winning, Abel.
When I use
And so,
HDR, it
I
makes the
summoned
streams look
everyone
really,
I
really
knew
funky.
for a
And I
final
have had
push.
a lot of people complain about the colorings
But you
on the
defied
stream
me, Abel.
when I play with HDR turned
And
on.
others
So I,
would have
for
followed
years, I've
if
just
your
kept it off.
people were not made an example of.
It's in the game. It's in the game.
Villagers,
I have it turned off on
my
the
people.
PlayStation.
Their murder was a lesson?
Was it not a lesson when the Lord ordered Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac? I took no pleasure in it, Abel. Faith compelled me to act. The others were losing faith and resolve.
Maybe the codecs have gotten better and stuff
The
because it
alliance
used to
with
look
the
really bad on
Templars was
stream.
going to
Like
fall
it would,
apart.
the colors would be way
Some
too
got brave,
skewed.
like you, Abel.
Like it looks great
I-
on my monitor, but for some reason when
I
it was
was
coming through on stream, it
desperate.
just didn't look good.
And it worked. The other villages flocked to Kingston, begging for protection. Our numbers grew again. Your people's sacrifice.
We could test it here in a second.
served God's will.
If it looks good, we'll keep it on.
Please have mercy. Are we not called to forgive?
The Lord may forgive you, but I do not.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've looked at it. I remember when it was like 3 years ago when I was streaming then. When I was first getting going, HDR just looked like shit, so I've always just avoided it when I'm streaming. I love it when I play it, but it's always translated weird in streams. Give me a second. I think I gotta go to settings, like actual settings. That is under screen and video, and it is down. On when supported. May have to adjust. Close the game. Okay. Until the symbol is barely visible. I'm looking at all my monitors. I don't see a symbol. So we would need to adjust this until the symbol is barely visible. Well, that would be very visible to me. No. And then this would be the opposite. That would be really visible. I'm not seeing that symbol in either direction. Seriously. How many button presses are there? Like, I'm not seeing a symbol at all in either direction. How many button presses was that? So that's all the way down. There's 15. Yeah, I don't see anything at all. Does anybody see anything here in this box in either direction? I don't see shit. You know what's funny is if I look at my second monitor, this is interesting to me. Main monitor, I can't see anything, but if I look at my second monitor, which is this one over here, I wonder if I have a setting on my primary monitor that's making it darker or something. I can see the symbol on my stream, on my actual monitor where OBS is running, where Streamlabs is running. I can see the symbol over here, not looking at it direct on. If I'm looking at it direct on, I can't make it out. But if I go over here and look at it from the side, I can actually see the symbol, and I can see it fading in and fading out. That's a trip, man. But I can't see shit on my primary. Alright, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it like that, just see what happens. Yeah, there may be something in my monitor settings that, now you guys have got me checking all sorts of shit. Did something get toggled in here? Where would that be? Let's go into the game and just see what it looks like in the game. See, those colors look so weird to me right now. I don't know how that looks on stream. That feels dark to me. It feels like it's not. I may have to do some serious adjustment. It may be something with my monitor. That just looks weird to me. It looks really weird. It doesn't look properly configured. It feels too dark to me. It was feeling dark in game too. I may need to do some configuration. Yeah, that's way too dark for me. I don't know how it looks for you guys on stream, but I'm looking at it right now going, that's way too dark. Yeah, it looks like heavily contrasted, super dark. I may need to adjust the actual game settings too. That's even darker than before. Holy balls. Yeah, that's... This is what I was talking about before. I can't get it to work. Like, it's never been working properly for me. That's luminance, which is not going to do anything. And that's going to make all the daytime too bright as well. Yeah. I'm miffed with this. I would probably need to go, like, spend... It's way too dark, Gerbrum, and that's what I'm saying. Like, something... I'm not an expert in configuring things, which is why I remember struggling with this before, and I couldn't get it to look right for the stream. And I just have never gone back and dealt with HDR again since then, because it's like, I don't know what the issue is, but I can never get it to look right or bright enough. And you can run the configurations, and it's like we were showing a minute ago, like I just flat out can't see the one of the options. And I just checked my monitor brightness settings. My monitor brightness settings are fine, but there is something about, oops, when I'm in here trying to do the config, when I was trying to do the settings on the PlayStation side, this all looks way too dark for me. Deep color output, automatic. We'll do one more thing here, and if I can't get it to work the way I want, I'm just going to go back to what it was. Because here, I could totally see the symbol. Like, I can see that. Like, looks fine on my screen. I can totally see the symbol, and I can adjust it up or down. I'll do one more just to have it be slightly. And this is the one I can't see at all, no matter what I do. So I'm going to crank it all the way up and just see what happens. But see, this still looks odd to me here. Like, even this screen doesn't look right to me. It looks way dark. Right, there's probably a YouTube tutorial, which I'll do off stream, guys. I don't want to spend too much time doing this on screen. I was willing to just hop in and check it out with everybody, but there's a reason I don't use HDR, because I have never been able to get it to look right. And it may be the monitor, something with the monitor, because I don't remember having those issues when I was setting it up on the TV. Because when I play HDR on the TV, it looks fucking phenomenal. But I don't play on the TV really anymore. I only play on my monitor, and I haven't been able to figure out how to get it to work for the monitor. Because I can get it, it works great on the TV. I don't really have to tweak much beyond the defaults, and it looks phenomenal. Like playing Red Dead Redemption 2 with HDR on is an amazing experience. Cyberpunk. But yeah, for some reason with my monitor, and that's probably just a tutorial thing that I need to go watch a tutorial. There may be some settings I need to configure on my monitor's end. Maybe HDR is turned off within my monitor. Like I don't know those things. So okay. I think physical discs are great for people who like to have collector's items, but um, it's just when you look at Steam, someone quoted the numbers for Steam last year. I'm gonna go pull it up really quick. Steam generated an estimated 17 to 20 billion dollars in gross revenue during 2025, marking another massive year of growth for the platform, right? 17 to 20 billion dollars of revenue, and it's 100% digital. That's like 100% digital. So Sony and Xbox and everyone else, they're looking at Steam going, these guys just did, $18 billion in revenue through digital sales. But like there is that doesn't even compare to PlayStation. Like when the PlayStation physical sales were like barely $1 billion in revenue, I get it. I get it. Like, it costs a lot of money to print things. No one's buying the physical discs. I think that physical discs, like the vinyl, would be fine for companies that are willing to shoulder that burden themselves. Like like Metallica saying, we're going to print our own vinyls. Like, they're not asking the studio to produce vinyls because the studio realizes that everyone buys digital and CDs are still a thing. But like, so a band choosing to take it upon themselves to produce their own vinyl as like a collector's item for fans, I think that's cool, and I think physical discs can do that. However, excuse me, I don't think you're not going to see Sony producing disk drives moving forward in the future. So it's going to be up to third parties to create disk drives that are compatible with Sony via like a USB. You know what I mean? That's literally what it'll come down to, because it's going to be a collector's item that's super niche. Um, and I think that if people wanted to take that burden upon themselves to financially accommodate for it, that'd be fine. But yeah, I get why Sony isn't doing physical discs anymore. I mean, I read all my books on a Kindle. I prefer physical books, but I read them on the Kindle because it's convenient and I don't want to store stuff. But yeah, that's like when you look at you look at Steam making 18 billion in revenue and it's 100% digital. Every single company in the world is going, "Oh, we don't have to do physical anymore." Cool. Let's not do physical anymore. It's just business. But I think there's a lot of people in that conversation who got mad and who think that I said that I don't want them to make digital, and that I think that they've accused me of celebrating the removal of physical, and it's like I'm not celebrating the removal of physical. I'm simply saying that's just business. Like George Lucas did a really cool interview where it's just like the other day because it's all over my Twitter X feed where he was talking about like AI in filmmaking, right? And yeah, I shared 2 quotes to my Twitter X account this morning. I'm gonna go read these really quick to paraphrase because I think it's a part of the conversation. Yeah, we need more money, but this is an interesting thing. George Lucas was talking about the audience doesn't know what they want in a new interview that just came out. He says, I'm gonna go look this up. The audience doesn't know what they want to see. And his further quote was, if they don't like a character, that's interesting. And as a filmmaker, I want to find out why. But the problem is that the studio hears that they didn't like a character. And the studio goes, oh shit. Well, we obviously want to sell tickets. So we need to listen to the fans. And we're going to do these test screenings. And we're going to let the fans decide what the movie should be. And so now it's only about what the fans think, and that's not how you make a movie. You make a movie by finding someone who knows how to make movies, that has a story to tell, and it is passionate about that story. And I'm like, George Lucas, I fucking love you. This is why you're a brilliant storyteller. It's not the job of like this creator, right, to create something that is for the fans. The creator's job is to do something that they want to do, and if people like it, cool. If not, no big deal. I tried it, it didn't work out. I move on to the next project. But the part I'm getting at is the audience doesn't know what they want. This is what the discussion on Sony and physical discs is about. The customer doesn't know anything. The customer doesn't know anything. They think they know. They have an opinion, but they don't actually know. It just costs too much. And everybody screams, oh, but it's $1 billion in sales. How can they say they're not making money off of $1 billion in sales? No one said they're not making money. No one said that they're losing money making physical discs. So another part of this conversation, for those of you who aren't aware, Microsoft is going heavy into AI, and that's a reason for the job layoffs, right? And there's a lot of misconceptions about what the new leader of Xbox has said and what she's been doing. And if you look at what she's been saying, she has never said that Xbox is failing. What she has said is that Xbox was not meeting the profit margins that we want to see internally. And if you look at the profit margins for Xbox, it's actually 30%. 30 to 40% is a huge margin. So they are making money with Xbox. However, what they see over here with AI and Azure cloud servers and everything else is a 60% to 70% profit margin. AI and cloud stuff is making twice, like 2 times. Xbox is making 30%. This is making 60%. So from an investment perspective, Microsoft looks at those numbers and says, that's a no-brainer. We're going to put more eggs in that 60 to 70% basket because that's where we're making a shitload of money. That's AI and cloud, not Xbox or Xbox sales. So of course they're scaling down that division. Xbox is still profitable, 30% margins. That is an exceptional margin rate for any sort of business. The average consumer doesn't know fuck all about any of that stuff. And they don't want to know. They just see big corporation, greedy big corporation take away my Xbox. Close studios, greedy corporation bad. Run a business. it's not easy. It's not easy to run a business. I think that I don't really listen to Dave Ramsey too much, but he had a quote that I saw going around social media the other day. Where he's like, "Everybody thinks that being an owner of a rental property is passive. It's not." It says, "What do you do?" Well, here's this mother of 2 children, single mother. She never worked. She's always been a stay-at-home mom with a husband who works and brings home the paycheck. Husband dies in a car crash, horrible accident, no life insurance, right? So here's this single mom in her 20s with 2 kids, no life insurance, right? And suddenly she can't pay the rent. And you, as the landlord, have to make the decision on what to do with the situation. And since you're running a business, there's no empathy in business because guess what? I've got a bank loan on that property. And so I have to make a payment to the bank or I lose the building. If I lose the building, 18 other apartments get shut down and 18 people are out on the streets. So guess what? I'm sorry for your loss. Maybe I can give you 2 months of free rent living here, but unfortunately, ma'am, I have to evict you. Like, you have to go move on. Like, I can't from a business perspective. And people will look at the landlord and say, that's cruel, that's unethical, that's immoral, that's all these things. And it's like, it's business, and business has no emotions. Business is not about ethics. It can be about ethics, and people can have morals, but when you have to look at the bigger picture, it's like if I have an apartment building with 18 apartments in it, and I got to make a bank payment to keep that building open so that all of these people have homes to live in, and this one person is making it so that I can't make the payment. It's unfortunate what happened to that person, but that person has to go, and I have to find someone who can pay the rent. And that's business, and that's what Xbox is looking at. They're having, and it. I guess I'm blessed in that I'm old enough now to have ran businesses that I can look at it from the cold logical side. Whereas I feel a lot of people who are making YouTube content around the subjects are looking at it from the emotional side because they are that single mother with 2 kids. Like, they're in that situation, and it sucks to be in that situation. But at the same time, everybody has been in that situation at some point, whether it's financially, emotionally, etc. And that's just life. Like, life moves on, and it sucks. Business is cold, hard, ruthless. The banks don't care. The banks want their annual payment, or they come and take the whole building and kick everybody to the curb. All right, I have 2. Those are just things we work on. Right, and like the music thing, bringing back vinyls, they might make a return. Physical discs, I think physical discs can exist as a niche media, but someone else is going to have to foot the bill. It's not going to be PlayStation. Like I said, I think it'll be independent disc makers or independent disc drive makers who make a Sony compatible disc drive that can be plugged in with a USB, and you can use that to play games on discs. And then you'll have companies will produce on their own discs for people. Same people complaining about digital now are complaining when things with the DVD, correct? I think, like like Drbrom said, everybody's weird. Like, that's the best part about being a human being, is we are all weird, and we all have our own unique things that make us human. That's part of the fun of being part of society, and like being part of social groups, is that everybody's going to be different. Like, and I think the weirdness is what makes it fun. Like, You like pickles on your pizza? What the fuck is wrong with you? Love you, bro, but pickles on pizza is nasty. Like, you like to read Chronicles of Narnia. I mean, it's a great book, but have you ever read, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's weird. I don't know that I want to do any of them. Look, we could do some of these assassin contracts. We'll do one assassin contract and then go work on main quest. We'll do a main quest. I think celebrating the weirdness that we all have is the important thing. I'm not an individual. I'm part of the hive. Kill the fence with an explosive for an additional 500. If I get him with an explosive, I get an additional thing.
No privateer worth his salt would serve the Templars.
I think the trickiest thing in life is embracing the weirdness and embracing like the challenge of trying to figure out how to meld in the weirdness. Because it's really easy to like think the idea appealed to me when I was younger. To go like be a hermit, it's like be a hermit and live in a cave and yeah. And then I've gotten older and it's like I actually don't like that idea. I crave companionship. I like having conversations with a glass of wine. I like going places and experiencing things with other people. Like I think we also, as we get older, life experience helps mold things as well. I would, I'm gonna make an executive call here. I've been I've been avoiding. Nobody should take the following the wrong way, but I would say that the moment you start thinking that no one else experiences the same things you experience in life, there's two truths about that. One is that that's true. No one is ever going to experience life the same way as you do. Everybody has a unique individual experience in life. But I think it's also unfair and naive to say that nobody else understands what I'm going through. I'm the only one that is having these things and these feelings and these crises and these no one else understands it because I am X, Y, or Z. That's not true. It is true that everybody faces their own unique individual struggles in life. I cannot, as a white male, I don't have the same experiences as a white female. I'm not trans, so I don't have the experiences that a trans person has. I don't have the experiences that my wife has had as a Mexican woman. But it is one thing that is universally true is that everyone goes through the same challenges in life, just from a different perspective. Well, to counter what you're saying men don't experience what women experience. That's right. And women don't experience what men experience. There is just as much sexism and hatred and mistrust and insults and other things that affect men just as much as women, just as much as trans and gay. They are different types of mistreatment by other human beings, but it's absolutely a universal truth that we all face those things. I think the difference is choosing whether or not to focus on those things and let those things get you down, or just rise above it and figure out a way to move forward in life, because everybody goes through shit. Like, especially like being in this position, um, I get death threats on a daily basis. And it's a thing where it's like people are going to treat you like shit. People are going to treat you good. The key is, figuring out how to focus on the right things. Um, no one's going to experience things from the other perspective, but we all experience things. Men experience things, women experience things, gay men, lesbians, trans people, single mothers, people with disabilities, people who have scars on their face, people who have birthmarks in their strange places, people who have skin conditions. Like, we're all going to go through things in life that, you know, I have to figure out how to get him with an explosive. How do I get there? What is over there? Estoy, ya lo sé, Chris, toda la mañana. La electricidad falla a las 3 de la mañana. Y no sé si él está trabajando allá o qué pasa. Pero las luces están haciendo esto todo mi stream. Lo tomo 1 hora y media cada rato. Yo creo el señor está trabajando. Pero algo es pasando. I can't get a clear look if those are like explosive barrels over there, or if I need to go somewhere else. Those are barrels, yeah? They're totally barrels. Okay. No, duck, 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 duck. Shit, I got seen. No, I think I'm okay.
Quería ir a Ciudad de México. Aquí no se puede estar tranquilo. Hay demasiados asesinos. El último fue un gran trabajo. Esos cachorros franceses perdieron todo lo que tenían y luego tuvieron que volver a Francia a nado. Por Dios, soy demasiado bueno para esto. Malgastan mi talento. Debería ser el gobernador.
It's ridiculous to say that women don't understand what men deal with because they have had the same experience. That they don't, period. Do you see how that works? Like, we can have this argument all day, and I don't want to have the argument. I would love it to just be like, accept that we're not going to agree on a point, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not fair to say those things. It's not fair to say those things. It's not. We're all human beings. We all go through shit. Like, making it out as if a certain section of society, like, anyway, I'm gonna go dive under the water and wait because I gotta confirm my kill. We'll just wait until they leave me alone and then I'll go back and confirm it. There is a bug in here. I don't think the solution is for anybody. What's up, Dugsmon? At least there's no sharks trying to eat me. I think they're all far enough away I could go confirm my kill, maybe? Confirm, 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 and get out.
Not a worthy champion.
Shit, they're right there waiting for me, man. Make it all the way to my ship.
This must be the boat that the merchant and his monkey were taken to.
Oh, this is not my boat. I thought this was my boat. I was just swimming towards the boat, thinking it was mine.
O quizás las dos cosas. Y te raje desde la garganta hasta la cadera como hice con tu maestro.
Conmigo no. Fucker. No! Oh, that's good. Rescue the monkey.
You're a loyal one, I'll give you that. It's too late for your master. But the jackdaw might have room for a steadfast scoundrel like you.
Oh, so I just like inadvertently rescued a monkey companion that can come onto my ship. That's cool. Albert the Monkey. The fastest climber you've ever seen. No, I'll stick with Smoke. Alright, I want to go work on a main quest. Because we have not done main questing for a while. Acquire... Oh, you know what? I think I need 5,000 coin for this, and I don't have 5,000 coin. Oh, I gotta turn away. Another really interesting thing that came up in conversation, I think this is a partial tail end of something we were talking about earlier in chat. So I think it was my brother and I know my sister-in-law and I have had this conversation, and my brother and I have had this conversation, and there's somebody else, but everybody who has kids, and we don't have kids, but we have our granny. She's here every day. We're watching her, and there are some extremely antisocial behaviors that have happened as a result of screen use because people never learn how to be human beings with each other. And this is something that has definitely impacted the communications skills of anyone under the age of 30 because they grew up 100% on a screen. The internet was there from birth. They've always had access to screen time. They've always had access to things that keep them here distracted in this personal space. Phone, tablet, handheld gaming platform, computer at school, computer at home. Whereas anybody over the age of 30, chances are they have spent a lot of time doing non-screen related activities. So our grandniece has displayed some serious antisocial aspects from time to time, and she's only 4 years old, because the other aunts don't want to play with her. They don't want to help her draw. They don't want to help her do anything. And so they just give her a phone. And so she just disappears into the phone. But then the problem is you want to try to have a conversation with her and stuff, and she gets pissed because she's on the phone. If you take the phone away, she gets freaked out. She doesn't know how to, going to school has been, this socialization thing, right? Teaching her and other kids how to get along with each other and how to be a part of a group. Um, so in terms of the conversation of online gaming communities being toxic, I think that also is part of a greater conversation of a generation of people who have grown up in a toxic environment where they've only ever developed screen skills and not social skills. And so a lot of the nuances of learning when to walk away, learning how to get along, learning how to respect other people's viewpoints, learning all those social cues that you learn offline can get lost in translation. We've been having that conversation a lot about our grannies and my brother with his kids, which is why his kids have no screen time. My nephew is like 11. I'll be right back. Yeah, but part of being human, and I'm going to say this in a kind manner, I'm going to mansplain right now. And it's not me mansplaining. It's me being a older, wiser human being saying to the younger generation, it's also a matter of everybody has to get along. And we can't run around like yelling at people all the time or getting upset because they have different opinions and things. And not everyone is trying to like mansplain down to you because, and I know that's triggering. I realize that's triggering. But like, I hated it when I was that age. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't think we had a term for it though. And now there's a term for it. People will say, and it's not just mansplaining. It's also the whole aspect of no one who is young wants to hear someone else tell them how to do something. It doesn't matter the age group. I didn't want other people telling me what to do when I was in my 20s. But I don't think you can run around just being upset at everybody or assuming that everyone is trying to mansplain or talk down to you or anything else. I think it's very evident when someone is talking down to you. I've had people with degrees try to talk down to me because I don't have a college education. And I just laugh. It's like, okay, okay. Don't get mad about it. Just laugh about it. Like, it's just all right. That person has failed the social experiment.
What might you be requiring?
It's one of those terms I always chuckle. I'll never forget a conversation I had when I was doing telemarketing when I was younger, and the guy tried to tell me that you should do something better with your life. I got 5 degrees on the wall. I worked for what I have. You should do the same. And I was like, I'm glad the pieces of paper hanging on your wall help you sleep at night. I'm good, thanks. And I hung up the phone, got called into the manager's office, and was like, you can't say that on the phone to people. That will get our company sued. I was like, man, I'm sorry. Just telling it like it is. Yeah, I need some more money. No, that's not, Vanessa. I'm gonna heartily disagree with you. Because I can literally sit here and tell you that as someone with 46 years of life experience, I can tell you that I've had comparable experiences. Not the same, but I can literally talk to someone of the opposite sex and say, I understand what you're going through. I've been there. I've had the same experiences as you. Not the exact same, but I have had comparable experiences. And that does give me the life experience and the ability to, yes, understand what someone might be going through just because they are of the opposite sex. I absolutely can say that. And I can say it with authority because I've lived long enough to know that I have the life experience to have gone through something that might not be the exact same, but is sufficiently traumatic, emotional, etc. Here's a good example. I have never given birth. I will never give birth, ever. So I will never experience the birth of a child because I'm not the person pushing the baby out of my body. It is physically impossible for me to go through that experience. But I can absolutely have an experience that is close enough to that to say that I understand what you're going through. And just because someone is talking to another person doesn't directly and automatically mean that it's mansplaining. Mansplaining is a word that needs to be thrown out. It's not a word that does any of us any good. It just creates this illusion that, well, you don't understand what I'm going through because I'm a woman. I could say the same thing. You just don't understand what I'm going through because I'm a man. So stop woman-splaining to me. Like we can flip that around, right? So life treats all of us the same.
Muito obrigado, Captain. I wasn't sure if I could do what had to be done.
We're gonna have to go make some money somewhere. I think we have to just go wreck some ships.
What will you do now?
I can't say. How are my villagers who joined you in Great Inagua?
Oh wait, he says other way.
They
Let
must
me
think
know another
poorly
way.
of
Hold up,
me
hold
for
up,
becoming a
hold up, hold
pirate
up.
again.
I am sure they do not.
Thank you, Captain.
Saw you chewing the fat with Hornigold and Thatch. Rather heated, it seems.
Nah, not so bad as that. We're only dreaming up remedies for keeping Nassau in tip-top shape.
Any good ones?
Aye. The best of them being we purchase ourselves a diving bell, and then go diving for medicines off the Florida coast.
It's a long shot, that one.
Might be. But think on what else we might find with a diving bell on the jackdaw.
A fair point. There's a camp of freebooters in the south of Nassau. All of them taking the pardon.
There's no accounting for cowardice, is there?
I heard tell that they just came into possession of a bell themselves.
Did they? Well, with them taking the pardon, they won't be needing that.
I'm thinking the same. I don't think we're going to get much of a welcome.
That's all right, mate. It's not a friendly visit.
Okay, so I can go take one from pirate camp. I don't have to buy one. Can I get there on foot? Kind of looks like I can. Gerber says you can go to a bartender and ask what the convoys are. They pay out 5k each. Nice. I have several of them marked as well. But there is a camp right here that I can go apparently go get it from.
Nothing to interest you here.
From a technical perspective, that's exactly what it is, Allie. And yeah, it's it doesn't actually happen that often. It's not to say it doesn't happen, but I have found in my experience that the vast majority of times I have seen someone use that term to refer to someone else. It's just someone being superly over defensive and not using it in the correct in time and place. I have definitely seen my dad mansplain to my mom. Definitely. Because that generation, my grandfather, my dad's dad was the same way. Because they are a super religious household. The man is the head of the house. The woman is there to serve. And there is definitely mansplaining that happens in that environment. 100%. But like in the real world, I don't know that I've ever really seen it that often in the real world. Like it's not a thing that, like most of the time people use the terminology, it's buzzwords. It's not being used in the right context. The conversations that are happening, there's no mansplaining going on really. It's just a conversation. And you have people who get overly defensive about things. I've also had a couple of friends when I was younger who were gay, and they were super defensive because we grew up in an environment where it wasn't safe to be gay. And so they were super defensive about certain subjects, and it was like, you know, chill, like relax. No one's being attacked here. It's just this is just a situation.
Adewale was right.
It's
the bell is here.
my brother-in-law is like that about religion and guns. It's like the moment you start, and it's like, which is why I'm just like, I don't want to talk pew pews. He actually, my brother-in-law, deleted me on Facebook like 12 years ago or something because I was posting memes, and he got offended by the memes, and so he removed me off of Facebook and blocked me because he got offended by my memes on Facebook. So there are some people in life who just can't handle other people having different opinions, and they can take it to the extreme. But yeah, he blocked me on Facebook because of joke memes. And I remember I had another friend who was Catholic who got super offended because I posted a meme on a Slack channel one time when we were having a conversation. We were in a Slack. It was a casual Slack group, and I posted a meme about. It's the meme where Joseph is like joking about he made Mary a loaf of bread, and she's like, "How did you cook the bread? We don't have an oven." And he's like, "Exactly, Mary, exactly. How did this virgin birth happen?" And he got super upset that I posted that. How dare you mock my religion? And it's like, I'm not mocking your religion. I thought it was a funny joke about the virgin birth that has nothing to do with Catholicism. The virgin birth is a thing that applies to every religion. So you choosing to be offended over a joke that is not at you or meant to be offensive to you, it's just a joke that I thought everyone would be able to appreciate. You taking it out of context and choosing to make it all about you and how you're offended is a you. And there's some comedians out there who have great bits about how being offended is a personal choice. Like if you get offended over something, that's you. That's a personal decision you make to be offended. So it's a situation where, yeah, words get thrown around a lot, buzzwords, mob culture. It's dangerous, man. Eradicate the pirates to get their diving bells. Oh, was I supposed to loot them? No, I think it's automatically. Shit. Somebody saw something. Retrieve the pirate's diving bell. Oh, that's the thing?
This'll do.
Yeah, I've been
Thatch will
using
be
it all
wondering
morning,
where
Cypher.
I am.
I've already used it like in the early part of the stream. Yeah, they finally went live with it. It's awesome. That's gonna be one of my favorite new tools. Is that feature. I've been on the waiting list for like 8 months, so it was really nice to see it finally come to fruition. All right, now we need to sail. Somewhere over here. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna go travel from here. It's not a perfect tool. I think it's just another tool in the toolbox. Um, long form, I do a lot of long form shorts where I have a 3-minute conversation. Um, those are still going to need to be manually taken care of. Um, I think a place, there's still room for a tool like Opus where you put a 10-minute video in and it checks that video and pulls out like 20 clips for you. Um, but I think, especially for me, it's the little moments where I would literally be like spending, like, here's like right here, I've got 3 lines in a row, which are me grabbing a pen and marking down a quick little 30-second short that I then have to manually go find in the timeline to snip out. And granted, I could set up a key to push the key using the buffer tool with Streamlabs, but that it still only covers a short amount of time, and it's not, I forget to push the button, I'm going to forget to say the words. There are many different ways that you could do it. I've always just gone back and done it manually. This will save me some time. Um, yeah, I don't use mods, so it's just me. Whenever I get to the point where I pay somebody to come work for me, I'll have them do it. But I've been interested. What I'm interested about is to see how the auto clips works, because Opus does a really good job of picking up great moments to auto. Here's the problem with Opus. We were talking about this at the beginning of this stream. If I pay a membership to Opus, I only get a certain amount of credits that I'm allowed to use for generating clips, right? And it uses a clip uses a credit per minute. So if I do 4-hour streams, I would be spending hundreds of dollars on, like, I would probably spend $1,000+ a month if I were to let it just analyze my streams and find clips. The best way to use Opus is to take a 10-minute video that you've already cut out of your stream into a long form video, upload that, let it scan that, you burn up 15 credits on that, and then the credits that you burn up to generate the actual clips after that. I'm really interested to see what clips the Twitch tool is going to clip from my streams, since I do like 3 to 4 hour streams. So it's very interesting to me to see how the tool is going to improve the workflow.
He's lost his senses.
And most of the tools that I've used in the past for AI stuff, they've all moved to token systems now, where it used to just be like a flat subscription. So as a good example, I used to always use Filmora to generate captions because I have a subscription. I have a pro subscription to Filmora, and they used to have unlimited captions in your subscription. Now, even though I have a running subscription to Filmora, I have a monthly.
It's in good repair, I reckon.
Not even a monthly, sorry. It's just it's an allotment
Let's hope for no
of
surprises
AI
when we use
credits that I get, and I have to use the AI credits to generate AI captions, and I can only generate like 3 or 4 shorts worth of captions before I'm out, and they want me to buy more credits, and I'm like, I'm already paying you motherfuckers a subscription, and now you want me to pay you more to generate the captions. I'm just not going to generate captions for my shorts and Instagrams and everything else, because there are other tools like Twitch which will generate the captions for free. So it's like you have to be competitive in the market at the same time. So I don't know. Like I said, the tools are always changing. Um, you have to stay on top of that shit and figure out what's going to work. And what's working today may not work in 6 months. You may have a different solution in a year. The tech is constantly changing. I'm going to take like 10 minutes, guys. I've been going for 2 hours. I need to take a break. I need to go check on my baby duck. Get up from the desk. If the power goes out, I'll be back as soon as I can. And if this is your first time, don't forget to check out the YouTube in between and the Discord and everything else. I just had a moment where I was like, where are my glasses? And then I remembered they're not. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, we're supposed to sail to Blackbeard's location.
Name's out. Trim to the wind.
We're sailing large now!
Take the wheel.
Fast as you dare.
Old Billy Riley was a dancing master. Old Billy Riley, 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 master of a droga. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, master of a droga, bound for Antigua. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, master of a droga. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, hasn't risen hard. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Missy Riley, little Missy Riley, old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley.
By the way, what's up, Samurai? I missed you joining in the morning, and DSM is here as well now as well. Good morning, everybody coming in for the first time. I was AFK. I'm not aware of who all the people joined, so if you're coming in, welcome. I got sidetracked. I went outside to like let a duck out and get my coffee, and then Chris and I were talking. And we're complaining because there's a new mechanic who's working now, and so my lights have been going on and off, and all my shit's been flickering in my boxes. And so it's like 3:30 this morning because there's a different mechanic who's welding up the street now, and we're like 90% sure now that it's the wire between our the from the electrical pole to our house. There's a wire that comes down, right, and that is the actual power line. And the neutral, we're pretty sure that's the line that's bad because none of our neighbors are having the flickering that we're having. So we have an electrician who was supposed to give us a quote to be able to buy the materials and everything else to fix
Save there are no medicines.
The power issue that's going on here. And he got back to us 2 days ago. I was like, I've been really busy. I'm sorry. I'm working on it now. So I'm just waiting to get a quote from somebody.
Best not to think on it.
Oh, here he comes Johnny with what he must pay. Well, meet these thy gals and we'll ring thee your bell. Goodbye, fare ye well. Goodbye, fare ye well. And with them Jews we'll raise merry yell. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound to the gals of the town. Goodbye, fare ye well. Goodbye, fare ye well. Let's step me your bullies and even off.
This is going to lead us to using the bell for the first time, yeah?
Devil in his hole, Thatch. This is a darling galley. 32 guns, is it?
I lost count at 40.
You've stepped up a rung. So, any luck finding medicines here?
Nothing round this spot, sadly. But there's a few wrecks yonder that ain't been scoured by nothing but crabs and coral.
I'll have a look.
Edward? Edward, is that you? My goodness, the West Indies is a compact place.
Hello, Bonnet.
A surprise seeing you out here? I met Mr. Thatcher a month or so ago, and he offered to take me under his yardarms, so to speak. Says I must wash the hayseed from my hair before I'm a true pirate. Well, good luck to you then. Worse men have become better under Blackbeard's watch. Get them aloft and furling.
Lay the train, boys!
Find the medicine amongst the wreckage. How do you use the bell? Don't necessarily see any. Do I have to get the ship?
Give me more
closer,
sail.
I'm assuming?
They're aloft. Do not leave them muzzled. Reef them tight.
Once your ship has a bell, you can use it to dive down to underwater ships and search them for goodies. Now I'm assuming I had to have the ship parked above the wreck. Or is it just a thing where I have to dive out there first? I can't jump up on that. Hang on, I heard something just... No. Okay. I'm not sure how to trigger the diving bell yet. Maybe I have to get closer with the ship. Ah!
Give us a shanty.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You did have to get
Blew
closer
up
with
the
the
main.
ship. Okay. That's... Okay. Definitely had to get closer with the ship. Okay. So this is a so you can come down. How do I dive out of this? Oh, literally. Oh shit, I'm like completely naked now. So recover. Oh shit, how does that work? Alright, this is a brand new mechanic I'm gonna have to learn. Pressing near an air barrel to replenish your oxygen while diving. So that's also... Oh, and you can hide inside of them. Alright, cool. Oop, oop, that's something. I also appreciate, like, I think Chris said that you can turn off this mechanic entirely if you don't want to deal with it, which is cool. Accessibility options are always a cool thing. How do I... There is something... Oh, there's like a hatch. Yeah, I don't know what they looked like before Dribrom, but they're, I think it looks great. Like the hair mechanics, the hair animations are looking phenomenal. By the way, this is way cooler than when he's swimming with the clothes on, like with his whole outfit. Shit, am I supposed to go this way? I think this is way cooler than when he's like down in here with his whole pirate outfit on. Oh no, there's rocks everywhere. Air pockets. I think the underwater sections look phenomenal. Oh shit, I'm getting tossed around. Ow! Panic! Oh my god, am I supposed to like... Oh no! I'm gonna fail at this so bad. Ah! Apparently that is a violent current, which just spit me out. Is that one of my guys? Oh, but there's a shark now. Oh no! Oh no, this is what they brought me out into. Apparently I gotta worry about sharks now too. Hiding underwater. Hide inside patches of seaweed or shipwrecks to avoid sharks. Oh man, I need to get some air. Am I gonna get eaten? Shit. Recover. Recover. Am I gonna get eaten by a shark recovering air? Or is this count as hiding? Guys, the ocean is dangerous. Twitch, clip that. Now I'm assuming... Shit. L and dodge. Fuck, where's my bell? Where's my bell? I just saw my bell and now I'm missing it. Go! Get to the bell! Run away! Oh, we are definitely returning to the surface right now.
Ahoy! Any luck?
I found one crate hidden beneath a school of sharks. Sadly, the elixir inside is quite spoilt.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Perish. Will we steal medicines now?
Remember the pardon, Thatch. We're to be subtle.
Says Ornagold, a pirate, now too proud to call himself one.
He prefers caution to cannons.
Caution's nothing without charisma.
Caution's nothing without charisma.
Or if a man plays the fool, then it's only fools he'll persuade, but appear to be the devil. And all men will submit.
And would you be the devil?
I think we have the answer to that question.
For an audience. Aye. It's all a big show.
That's a great
Give
line.
your quarry something to fear. Some hellish thing from a fever dream. And men will drop to their knees, pleading for their lord before aught else.
That's great.
Looks fine.
Of course it does.
Of course it does.
You can find a quiet way to acquire medicines. Tell me soon. Otherwise, I'll handle it myself.
We need to get to that medicine.
And if the medicine can't be found, what then?
We keep
What
looking.
then indeed? Okay. Where are we going next? Mark the quest. So, how do shipwrecks show up on the map? So, I see the ship, the bull shark. I'm gonna have to learn about that now as well. I don't directly see shipwrecks, but I do see like harpooning spots. So maybe shipwrecks you just see when you're traveling. Yeah, those are like fuses on his helmet. Yeah. The burning fuses are historically correct for Blackbird. That's interesting. Okay. So that's still marked. Does that mean that technically there's more treasure down there? Like it's ahead of me, but I don't see it on the world map. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, and you can fast travel to the wrecks. That's cool. However, before I'm willing to go back down there again, I need to learn how to like fight a shark. Because I've never done any shark hunting. When you start doing more deep diving, you'll be able to find the final plans to upgrade your ship. Right, I was wondering where those final plans were found. Okay. Shark hunting. Well, you're definitely supposed to hunt them because I've got a bull shark hunting
Loose some
thing
sail,
right
we
over here.
move!
Get on that main sheet. Trim to!
A song!
A poor old man came riding by, and we say so, and we know so. Oh, a poor old man came riding by, oh, poor old man. Says I, old man, your horse will die, and we say so, and we know so. And if he dies, we'll chant his
Fresh meat there if you can strike it, sir.
And if he don't, I'll ride him again, and we say so.
Castaway.
and we know
Still
so.
alive, I think.
And I'll ride
Over
him
the
again.
bow, sir.
That brings in a small gale, sir.
Dead as a nail in the lamp room door, and we say
Okay,
so.
start harpooning. I don't know what I'm supposed to do for harpooning.
Unlash the harpoons!
The hair of his tail. We'll pay Paddy Doyle for his boots.
Oh, I'm not going in the water?
Off we go!
It's weakening! He snapped the
Oh,
rope!
Jesus.
Stay sharp, lads!
How did it break free? And where does it come from again?
Watch in, larboard bow!
It's a hit! Careful, lads! He's bloody strong!
So it's scripted that they're gonna...
Harpoons are running low! Where are you?
Oh, and you have a limited amount of harpoons as well. Oh, shit. Okay.
He's headed this way! Yes! He's pulling, Captain! This fish is almost ours, sir! Yes, he's done for!
Hoist him up!
A fine haul today, sir.
Okay. Now I know there's a way, I think at the ship upgrade station. I can't do it from here, I don't think. I think it's at the ship upgrades where you upgrade your harpoons. Yeah, I have not yet, Dribrum. I'm pretty sure I saw those over there. You can hold down the trigger, makes the spear damage stronger. Oh, so like a strong attack?
The wind is picking up nasty.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to
Get
auto
them
travel.
aloft, let's
real
go.
quick. I gotta step outside real quick because I've got a
Man the
cat
helm.
crying.
Give us a song, lads.
Hey! We'll heave him up and away we'll go. Wavy Susiana. We'll heave him up and away we'll go. We're all bound over the mountain. We'll heave him up from down below. Wavy Susiana. For that is where the cocks do crow. We're all bound over the mountain. And if we drown while we are young,
like booty.
Storm is dead and gone. Aha! Come along, get along. Stormy along, gone. I dug his grave with a silver spade. Stormy along, boys, storm along. I dug his grave with a silver spade. Aha! Come along, get along. Stormy along, John. I lured him down with a golden chain. Stormy along, boys, storm along.
Yeah, I had to go step outside because the. What's up, Shiny? I was trying to keep his cat separated this morning, and Lucas needed to go outside, and Chris was busy, so I had to go out and do some cat wrangling.
Let the sea roar and the fullness thereof.
Ready, boys? Come, mate, we'll duck any wet below. Take the swing of the
Well, I need hammerhead shark teeth for a quest. But I gotta go upgrade my harpoons and stuff before I'm willing to go do shark hunting. That'll be another time.
Real pista, Captain. Poor Captain.
I mean, oh shit, hang on, I gotta pay attention to that. The problem is, hang on, cancel follow, cancel follow, cancel follow, cancel follow. Stop.
Stop.
Stop. Do not.
Give me more sail.
Do not. I don't know if we're gonna survive that. It's right there.
Put on some sail.
It's like not leaving.
Get the tops of royals down.
Escape this thing. I think we're okay. I think we're good there. The problem with that, Shiny, is it's not a problem per se. It's gonna be, I don't know what. So, titling of streams, I never know what is a key event, like, and everybody's got different, like, so I've always done what Carnage does, which he just titles things, like, name of the game, date, and I've always just done name of the game, part 1, part 2, part 3. He'll do, like Carnage does, name of the game, June 17th, name of the game June 18th, name of the game June 20th, and then individual moments get clipped out by the mod team. Other people, like I know Dan's Gaming as an example, or I think the Rad Bread maybe as well, they will like give titles to their streams. Like I think yesterday I saw Dan's Gaming, he was in Pal World and his stream was titled Building the Base. So it was Pal World with Dan building a base. So I think it just comes down to the way different people title their streams. What I have done in the past when I've been cutting things out into the hour-long episodes is I have experimented in the past with giving titles to those videos that were more specific to the things that was going on. So like all my streams get cut down into like hour-long episodes. So like I experimented with that with the Conan Exiles playthrough and one of my Starfield playthroughs, and there was another one I did it with, and I didn't see any significant impact on my traffic, so I just haven't ever gone back to doing the titling. because it's way more workload for me, but it hasn't resulted in any, like, I'm putting in an extra 5 hours a day to do all these things, but I'm not getting 5 times the results. If that makes, hopefully that makes sense. I'm not against it. It's been an issue in the past where I just haven't seen the results to make it worth my time to, like, what's the theme of today's, like, because I do so many things during the streams, and then when I cut things down, it's tricky to try to figure out, well, what was the theme, because it's an hour-long episode. What was I doing during this hour? Anyway, hopefully that explains why they are the way they are right now, Shiny. That would be a thing where if I had a moderator who was working for me and cutting all my shit down, like an actual, employee, that would be the thing where I would be like, hey, when you're cutting my videos down into those hour-long chunks, go ahead and give them titles based on whatever's going on in the video. That would be me assigning that busy work to someone else.
Man the helm.
And that's something that's on the table. I have a contract right now that I have not been paid for. And I'm waiting on a payment. It's like $5 grand. Whenever that payment comes through this fall, I am debating taking that entire chunk and just offering that up to someone and trying out a 3-month contract with somebody.
Did you see that, Addy? Ben's given up privateering altogether and is now a shipwright.
Can't say it's a safer job, Captain.
What the hell's happened here? Were you attacked?
Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man-o'-war, the pillock.
What in God's name for?
Still searching for medicines, but he's gone barmy if you ask me.
I'll bring him home.
Leave him, man. He's heaped this trouble on himself.
Yeah, whales were the thing before petroleum. Like, petroleum was the industry that finally took whale hunting away. Like, whale hunting was for generations, like, the #1, like, trade in the world. It wasn't until petroleum came along that we moved away from the dependence on whales. So think about that generational shift. Think about how important petroleum is to our lives in the 21st century. That's how important whale oil and whale byproducts were to people in the 19th century. Right? Correct. They were like the electric company of their time. They were, it was the important. Man, that is a massive swell right there. My guys just fell over on the deck. That's great.
Unreef the mains.
Let's catch some wind, lads.
Yeah, whales were used for everything, not just the oil, like whale blubber. like pretty much every byproduct.
Captain,
Yeah,
there's a
whaling.
wreck yonder. Looks recent.
Let's hope it's not Thatch and it's Queen Anne.
Whaling is a fascinating subject if you ever go look it up. It was a brutal industry.
Give me every inch of sail.
Another bit of wreckage, Captain. This is looking grim.
No, Thatch would not have sunk so easy. Blast. This is getting well out of hand.
A dozen crates of medicine should not be so hard to come by.
That ain't my meaning. It's Thatch and Hornigold in this pointless feud of theirs. Can't you feel it?
I do, aye. But both men have their hearts in a good place.
Blackbeard's heart is sunk deep in a stubborn trench, and Hornigold's is pining for the king's favor.
Both want the best for the people of Nassau.
But is that the best course for us? Saving a city that ain't worth much? We're not men made to govern. We take and spend and live heartily wherever we go.
What solution would you propose?
The answer's in wealth and power, not politics. If we found the observatory, we'd see enough money to buy the whole of England. Or
Just
it might
need
be
some more
we'd rule
money.
these kings and emperors like they was peasants themselves.
A lot of large talk, Captain.
I've seen black
But is
sails
it your
3
crew you sail
times.
for, or
Once by
yourself?
myself, twice
I
with my
mean the
wife.
best for these men.
That is
Addy,
like
I
one of
do.
our favorite TV shows as a couple.
But this don't sit right. I feel like I'm running errands, not living my life.
Yeah, there. Some people still hunt whales. I think there's still some whale hunting in Japan as well. Shiny coming in with 5 gifted subs over on YouTube. Thank you, Shiny. I appreciate it as always. Gifted subs are the best kind of
Addy,
subs.
see that?
It's the Queen Anne, Captain! She's in a bad way!
There's no time for a vote. Thatch is outnumbered.
The crew will understand. Beat the quarters, lads! We're sailing into hell!
Oh, I think we got a dock here.
Sail! Fill those sticks!
All the new members, don't forget to check out the member section on YouTube for everything in between the
Thatch
streams.
is overwhelmed. I'm going ashore.
I'll keep the jackdaw circling.
Dribber, I'm coming in with 35-month channel renewal, almost to the 3-year mark. God damn. Thanks, Dribber. Part of the ship, part of the crew. 5 new crew members, sir. Welcome to the Only Rins. Feet pics are optional,
Blackbeard!
but highly
What devilry have you
appreciated.
stirred up this time?
Come to join in the revelries.
Oh, God! Some aid here! Edward, please!
Hang in there, Bonnet. Keep your arms up and your back to the sea.
All your book learning. Prepare you for a scuffle of this sort, Mr. Bonnet.
Not in the least, no.
For certain, there's more to be learned by doing than reading. Remember that.
A ship's coming our way and bringing more soldiers with it.
I know that shit. Captain by a bloody red shirt named Maynard. He's been out across the seas of late.
You stirred up a nest of trouble, Thatch.
In service of a noble.
Medicines, I hope you mean.
Aye, a galleon nearby. And if we crash the closer, we might catch up.
Fucker. Oh, I didn't have my pistols reloaded.
Bloody hell! You pay for that!
Are you still fucking reloading, bro? Oh! The bane of my existence is the reload. Yeah, I still haven't quite mastered the combat for sure, Shiny. It's a little, there's a lot of button presses.
Do you, Thatch?
And I get
Legends
confused.
ain't born from mildness.
Gentlemen, our galleon has reappeared.
Heads up!
Oh, we're about to get bombarded.
Look sharp!
Oh, this is too much!
I'll see you back to your jackdaw when the smoke is cleared. But for now,
Shit.
I need a helmsman.
Call it out!
Listen all! Edward Kenway has the helm, and we're getting up close to these barnacles.
We are.
I want to pucker my lips and kiss that filthy bow. Loose the mains, and head straight for that bloody ship. We'll have our medicines and little time at all. Lower out your sight.
God damn, that's a lot of cannons.
Fire! Fire! Bear down on our Kenway. Come on, lad. Give 'em hell. Send us some. Remember what we're here for, Thatch. The medicine.
And we get a storm. Brace. Brace. Shit. Hang on, I gotta take care of this little fucker too.
We're short on powder, Captain. Blast! And the galleon's almost shut. I'd have showed 'em my angel if they'd taken quarter.
I'm not bracing myself.
So ram that bastard.
No going back now. Ram that bastard. Wind's all you've got. Yeah, okay. I think I need to take care of the little ships first. I'm horrible about remembering to brace. Alright. Oh, where did it put me?
You don't do nothing subtle, do you, Thatch?
Legends ain't born from mildness.
Gentlemen, our galleon has reappeared.
Yeah, unfortunately, this doesn't have mortar.
Heads up!
I don't know what all this ship has at its disposal. So. I need to go take care of the smaller ships first, because I get way overloaded when there's too many things going on.
Oh, this is too much!
I'll see you back to your jackdaw.
Personal
when the
issue.
smoke is cleared.
It's a skill
But for
issue for
now,
sure.
I need a helmsman.
Call it out!
Listen all! Edward Kenway has the helm, and we're getting up close to these barnacles. I want to pucker my lips and kiss that filthy bow. Loose the mains, and head straight for that bloody ship.
Alright, we're gonna...
We'll have our medicines and little time at all. Lower out your sight.
We're gonna go take care of these little fuckers. Alright. Leaves me to free up. this thing. Bear down on her is what he's told me. Brace. Alright, he says bear down on her, so I'm gonna flip this bitch around.
Remember what we're here for, Fats. The medicine. May the devil damn those who spread it out.
I know there's a storm hitting babies. How do I ram? I'm not able to... Shit. Hang on. I can't ram? There is no ramming?
We're short on powder, Captain. Find the captain. Accept this.
So now we got a board. Supposed to go forward. Well, not necessarily. I just came on and like shot him and jumped off.
I'm not a man accustomed to murder, Captain. If you'd taken quarter, you'd not be seeping now.
Sack a muzzle, gobshite.
Don't forget to eat
You'll
your
be hanged and
limes.
sun-dried just as them there were in Boston.
The king's called for a pardon.
Captain, we've searched the hold. It's a middle intake, but the medicine we found bears a Charlestown stamp.
Thank you, Mr. Hans.
We cannot resupply Nassau out here by force and accident alone. We should go to Charlestown for the lot.
Hello? Are we victorious? I fear I am not built for the fatigue and care required to live as a man of fortune.
Meet me in Charlestown. 1 month from today.
Okay, 1 month from today. Okay.
We have the wind at our back.
I need to go upgrade my harpoons and stuff. So, before I do anything else... Oh, there's still another officer I have yet to find, by the way. What is that? Oh, I need to meet with Bernard? Bernard. I haven't heard him how he remember how he pronounces it. Chris Shop coming with a 13-month channel renewal on YouTube. Thank you, Tris.
How did you climb up here?
Hey, that was a nice chunk of change. Bernard is by the water wheel.
Where is Bernard?
It's Bernard, see? Some people pronounce it Bernard or Bernard.
Welcome back, Captain Kenway.
You move quietly for a butler.
Captain
Shiny
Kenway,
coming
I
in
must
for a
thank you for
14-month
your
channel
efforts in
renewal. It is a
retrieving the
competition,
pieces in
everybody,
my
over on
lady's
YouTube this
collection.
morning. Thanks, Shiny.
Verona House is slowly beginning to remember itself.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
The passion flower, or Passiflora bahamensis. Lady Summers adored them. We would talk about art, languages, the world at large. I always hoped we'd travel one day.
You were fond of her. She would be happy to know how well you've cared for this place.
A few more works should do this place nicely.
Till the day we are together again. Alright. Let me go upgrade my harpoons and stuff. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, no, we're not. I have enough money to do the final upgrade, which we're going to do first. I think it was the shopkeep. Wait, he's over here. This is the final of the upgrades. Yep, it's 5K. Half my coin. Okay, we have now officially finished all of the upgrades.
What can I do for you?
And supposedly I can buy all sorts of stuff now. Oh, including legendary. Ooh, it's a legendary pistol sword, dual cleavers, blades of Toledo. Dude, those are amazing looking. Oh, they're. I don't care about the stats, just like the look of those. Those are like classic. Dude, I want those really bad. Ooh, ivory, like golden flintlock pistols, little blunderbuss. Dude, there's all sorts of cool stuff here. Oh, and there's outfits available now. Oh my goodness. It doesn't. Does it have a hood? Does it have a hood? Does it have a hood? It looks like it has a hood. If that has a hood, I don't really care. I just spent more money. I don't really care. Correct. You can do all sorts of transmog. I've been doing it already on my swords. Does this have a hood? Ah! Alright, that's pretty awesome. That's definitely a cool looking outfit. By the way, someone in one of my YouTube videos was saying there is a pure black version of this that you can find somewhere. I wonder if they were referring to that. Because that looks exactly like that outfit. It's just instead of the black and gold, it's black with like the leather belt. That's cool, man. By the way, I got that yesterday. That's very colorful. I haven't looked at the trinket. I'm near broke anyway.
So, what have you been eating?
loots nearby courses and curios automatically. That is nice. That's very nice. Out of curiosity, because I need 2 of these for my upgrades. So I'm gonna buy 2. I need 2 of these.
Done. Come back anytime.
Excuse me. Bull shark skin. Red howler monkey.
Why so close, Finn?
Because those only cost bones.
What can I do for you?
Which I have a plenty of for the moment.
Thanks for the business.
Killer whale skin. All right, what do I need here? Can I buy this bull shark skin? I only need 2.
What's on your mind then?
I have plenty of bones. I mean, I'm not using them for anything else at the moment. Bull shark skin. Land wildlife products. Ocean. Bull shark skin. 2.
Our pleasure. See you next time.
I can have 4 pistols now, rivaling Blackbeard himself. All right, let's do this in order. Killer whale skin times 4.
What can I do for you?
I definitely, yeah, killer whale. Oh, those get significantly more expensive. Hold up.
Shame. Till next time then.
What do I actually want out of those upgrades? Because those got really expensive. Okay. Honestly, the health upgrades. Yeah. 4 hammerhead shark bones. Let's go for that. 4
What's in your
hammerhead
mind
shark
then?
bones. Hammerhead shark bones times 4.
Done. Come back anytime.
Jaguar pelts. 3 more.
So, what have you been eating?
Times 3. Pretty much out of bones now, but I was able to get a ton of upgrades. Right. So that was nice to be able to go through and get all those things.
Have you business to contract with me?
Maybe. Upgrade my ship. Let's check out the harpoons. Rowboat armor. Additional, it's just a damage, and then harpoon storage. This is all costs. See, let's start here. And I'm a broke-ass pirate once again. But I got a bunch of upgrades, laddies, which makes me a happy pirate. Yeah, I'm thinking about a run this morning myself, Cypher. Yesterday was pull-ups and lunges at the park. And it's still going to be 90. I think it's going to be like 93 today, so it's going to get hot here pretty quick. It's going to be 92 today. We have a nice run for the next 2-3 days because it's rainy. It's going to get down to 83 on Thursday or 28 Celsius. That is going to be a beautiful, beautiful weather. How dare you, Dribrom? How dare you not understand the importance of my outfits, sir? Ship combat can be solved by going into easy mode. Outfits, however, cost the same no matter what. So, I need my outfits, damn it.
Well concluded.
But I am almost finished. I finished, like, so my encampment, my manor, 100% upgrades are done. The ship is probably about 30, like, I'd say I'm, what, like, probably halfway done with all the ship upgrades.
What might you be requiring?
I feel like I'm halfway through the ship upgrades. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I've done quite a few upgrades, but there's a lot more that I could do. So, there's a long way I could go. But the good thing is I've got everything else done, so now I can just pretty much spend only here. The completely black outfit is what you get when you finish collecting all the art pieces. Copy that.
Perhaps 'tis, but postponed.
Alright. On that note, guys, it is a great moment for me to also go ahead and wrap up the morning stream. We're 3.5 hours in. I would like to go for a run. It is a beautiful morning, so that Cypher's message inspired me. I'm going to go do some exercise as well. Have a breakfast, do all those things, and I'll be back with Pal World later today. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, happy gaming, be kind to each other, respect each other's opinions. Don't tell people that they're wrong just because they have a different opinion than you. That's right, I'm not leaving my house without my plumed hat. See you next time, everybody.